Well, the video may leave you breathless, but it is actually a way that infants are learning to save their own lives.
That's right. Glenda is here now with more on a method that teaches infants how to save themselves in the water when, of course, those seconds count. Glenda?
Look at that. I mean, that is just amazing. You almost have to be there to see it to believe it. I visited one of the infant swimming resource classes that we have in our area, and it's filled with parents and instructors passionate about water safety. So passionate, they have their infants learning on instincts. In a split second, this could happen. Your baby full steam ahead toward a body of water.
I was like, where's Carly at? And I looked in the water and all I could see was her red hair floating.
Becky Zale could have lost her now 5-year-old daughter Carly that day at her in-laws' pool. Similar stories and concerns are what connect all the adults and babies you see here at Waterford Mott's high school pool for a program that literally takes your breath away.
They will go down from a face-down position, roll over and float.
Kim Moore is a certified instructor with Infant Swimming Resource. It's a one-on-one water class that teaches infants as early as 6 months how to survive in the water. We used our underwater camera to capture the astounding turn of events. Watch as 9-month-old Memphis goes in and turns up.
He's on face first for like 2-3 seconds, and it feels like a millennium. It gives us peace of mind, and you know, people say that you don't leave the kid unattended. Well, of course, that's common sense, but it buys us time, if he does fall in the water.
Videos from across the globe showing the success of Infant Swimming Resource have gone viral. Some like this one of little Miles with almost 3 million hits. After you watch Breathless, a smiling parent pops up at the end, cheering from poolside, much like Ashley Stokes, whose 8.5-month-old son Landon just graduated.
It is awesome. By day 2, he was floating. By the second week, he could float on his back for 30 seconds, and towards the end, he could flip over.
Since the method was started by Dr. Harvey Barnett in 1966, about 7.8 million children have received ISR self-rescue lessons that ISR officials say have saved 800 lives across the globe, like 8-year-old grad Sophia Wolf, who saved her own cousin.
He fell in the pool while he was at the bottom, and I scooped him up over my head so he could breathe.
Instructor Anna Anderson left her corporate HR job to become an ISR instructor after her 4-year-old had a near-drowning experience.
We tailor each lesson to each individual child, so I look at that child that day because some, kids are individual people, and some days they're going to have great lessons, and some days it's not going to be so great.
And if you can stand the tears and resist the urge to jump in, Kim says the knowledge could help save your baby and sink some startling statistics.
Childhood drowning is the leading cause of accidental death in children under the ages of 4. So there will be over 4,000 children that will drown this year alone.
Wow, just seeing it. We're still staring at it amazed. Of course, there are all sorts of websites, mommy blogs questioning whether the lessons are too harsh. But anytime your baby's crying and in water, it's hard on every parent's heart. So we spoke that morning and we had all kinds of fun watching. I mean, it was hard for me to watch.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of these parents, though, have ties to water. Some of them live near lakes and pools, so they want to make sure that their children have this life-saving instruction.
My 17-month-old nephew just graduated from the program, and I know it. My sister and her husband, they live on a lake, and they just wanted, just in case, never an excuse, they always say, for watching your child, of course, but if they get away, if it buys you 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, it can make the difference.
Certainly, and all of these parents say the instruction was amazing. I mean, especially Anna and Kim in particular, amazing, but it's just to be safe.
Yeah, and
it is
teaches
not to
them
take
not
your
to be
eyes
afraid
off
of
the
the
baby.
water. Yeah.
Right. And it's only to buy you time as a parent. If you've got your back turned and the baby falls in, you've got those extra seconds. That's all. It's not to say don't watch them.
Yeah,
sometimes you just can't. You can't watch them all the time. Obviously, you try to, but then you just never know.